Good afternoon everybody, welcome back to the channel and to what hopefully is going to be quite an exciting video because I've bought a new gadget for the channel. Yes, it's a drone, but not just any drone. It's a DJI Neo, which is their most lightweight, smallest drone. They do at 139 grams. It has its own built-in memory, so there's no SD cards. Very simple to use and operate, and it fits perfectly in my tank bag of tank. And there she is. Super small bit of kit, little battery. I've basically used this once, done a test run, and it surprisingly worked very, very well. I'm just going to do a bit more of an in-depth go at it. No control needed. It has an on button and then your select button for each mode, 6 different modes. You can connect it to said mobile, which is what I'm going to do, so I can keep an eye on it while I'm riding, and I can see it if it's still in the air or if it's crashed or ended up in the river just over there. It is a little bit windy today. This is the calmest spot I could find, and it's quite quiet. It's quite a distance, so I should be able to get the drone up into its 3 modes. The main thing I've got this for is for the follow me mode. I want to sort of vary the shots a little bit in my videos. I'm getting a bit bored of just doing the POV, rah rah rah. So I want to try and mix it up a little bit. And I thought a nice drone to sort of follow me, get some aerial shots, would be sick. Now, disclaimer, I have used it already, and if you're expecting this drone to follow you up a mountain pass or down a 60-mile-an-hour road, forget it, it won't do it. It sort of has a hissy fit at about 20 mile an hour. Anything under that, you're kind of safe, it'll keep locked onto you. Anything over that, and it basically just loses track of you, will just hover and wait for you to turn around and get back into sight, and then it will lock onto you again. It's quite a clever system. But just in case you're hoping that you're going to get some nice mountain shots of you hooning it up a road, it ain't going to happen. Now, connection. DJI Neo. Connect via mobile. Search for device. DJI Neo. Connecting. Join. Very simple process. Very simple. We're on. So if you go through the modes, you have got follow, droney, circle, rocket, spotlight, and then direction track. Direction track is where it faces you, and it like sort of goes backwards. Spotlight, it goes out like 10 meters and just like sort of nice. Rocket goes straight up above you and gives you a bird's eye view. Circle is a circle. So we'll go through some of the modes. Let's go droney. So droney. 2, 1. Droney basically goes backwards, hovers. I think it's struggling with the wind a little bit, to be honest with you. And then it comes back to land on said hand. Thank you. DJI, land. Thank you. Circle, I probably won't do because it's quite windy. But rocket, we can do, because that'll just go up. Let's maybe go 4 meters it wants to go. Right. We could lose this. 2. Up, up, and away. So it should just go straight up once it's got its bearings. Yep, up she goes. Gimbal will come down, as you can see. I think it's trying to lose. Don't lose me! Hello! Come on down. Thank you. Yes. Very good. Onto said hand, please. Thank you. It is so windy. Spotlight. Ready, and 2. See ya. Spotlight. Yeah, just follow. So basically, spotlight follows you to wherever I go, which is quite cool. But what I really am here for is the follow me mode. So I'm going to go low at medium distance first, just to see how it handles the wind. Otherwise, I could lose drone. So we want it to lock onto me. Lovely. Right, so it's got me. Still got me. See, I'm at low height because of that tree, and it has avoided. Now I've got to do a about U-turn. He's still coming. Oh, he's still coming. Still following. So that's what, 15 mile an hour at medium distance, low height. Hasn't lost me. Oh, road tyres on this is probably not the best of ideas. Right, I'm going to turn it here and then set it to a bit higher. Nice. On me, please. Can we land? It won't want to land. Stop current task. So virtual joysticks up. Land. Huh. Yes, professional. Right, and then we want to do follow, but we'll go flat height this time. Okay, so 2, 1, see ya. So we're at medium height now. Let's go. So it should still, yeah, we're still going. So 15 mile an hour, still following. 20 mile an hour, still following, still locked on. Spin her around. Still following. Ah, this could be interesting. Very good. Hello. Are you still there? Stop. Very good. Right. Now, high mode. Can it do it in this wind? That is the question. And one way to find out. Go. We've got high mode now, which is the one that I'm most intrigued by. Let's go. Turn around down the bottom again. $15 mile an hour. It seems to be quite happy below 20 mile an hour, which is good. So it kind of means you can still oh, it's lost me. It's lost me. Hello, Dave. Have you found me? Are you on me? He's back on me. We're back on. We're back on. So it doesn't really like the turns unless you've got a lot of space. But once it's got you again, I think I'm going to try and go all the way up to that little gate bit up there, see how it feels. Going past someone, this could be interesting. No, it kept locked on past those people. Right. Don't lose sight of me, please. Oh, going backwards. Oh my god, it's right next to me. Has it lost me? It's lost me. It's those tight turns it doesn't like. But it does just stay still until it gets you. Have we got me? Has it got me? Nope, doesn't look like it. But now. No. So in high mode it struggles to lock back on, which is a bit annoying. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Let's go. Let's try and up the speed a little bit. Oh, let's watch that tree. So that's 20 mile an hour. Still got me. Still got me. Still logged on to me over 20. Whoa. Right. Stop. Thank you. Well, I don't know about you guys, but that was pretty impressive. It only lost me twice on the tight turns. I reckon if you had more of a bigger area to turn around to wherever you're going, like a bit more of an open space, this would be absolutely fine. This is quite open, it's quite windy, and it's done really well. I would recommend getting a couple of extra batteries or getting the combo set. I only got the drone with one battery. Battery life isn't great. That's used half of it just on that sort of 10 minutes. So the combo pack comes with 3 batteries and it is, I think it's about £100 more. I was chatting to Sam Vincent about this the other day, and I think for slow moving aerial shots, for like B-roll sort of stuff, it's perfect. If you take, I don't know, Wales, Elan Valley, you've got the slate trail that goes around all of the lake. Somewhere like that where, yes, you can ride like a twat, but if you were to do that at, say, 15, 20 mile an hour just cruising, this will follow you at the high altitude. I reckon you'd get some insane panoramic like scenery shots as well as you just cruising up the slate path. I think for something like that, or for entering a campsite or a location when you just want something different, I think this is going to be perfect. That's what I kind of want it for. Oh, I'm well happy. I think this is banging for the money. I think as a way of me upping my content, I think this is going to do really well, to be fair. It just breaks the videos up, gives you a bit more of a B-roll, a bit more of another view, and you can just charge it on the go as well. You ain't got to worry about stopping, plugging it in anywhere. Just plug it straight in. Look at that. Ha. Well, if you found this video at all intuitive, and if it's something that you're thinking about getting, I would, to be honest with you, I would recommend it. This isn't a sponsored video at all. I've bought that with my own monies. There are a lot of monies. 100% recommend that, I think. Like I've said already, if you're planning on fast open roads and you want some big aerial shots, ain't gonna happen. 20 mile an hour seems to be its sweet spot. Maybe in that high altitude one it would go a little bit faster. I'm unsure. I'm gonna have to test it, do a bit more testing. Attention please. What I might do is maybe get up really early one morning before every other bugger gets up and go and do a bit of a road test with it, see what it's like on the road, because I'd be quite interested to see that. Again, if I go away on a trip and I'm up super early and I want a nice quiet open road, again, another reason to have some beautiful shots, isn't it? So maybe I'll do that as well. I'll do a little update video on what it's like on the real roads. And on that note, team, I'm absolutely famished, So I'm going to head home. Don't forget to like the video, guys. If you're new, hit subscribe if you can. Helps the channel out massively. Hope you've all enjoyed this one. I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.